there are different ways to do this, but when the numbers they give you are pretty close together, you can use the Miss Medlin patented way of doing it called scoop, okay? So they gave us A3, and then we have A4, A5, and then we have A6, right? So A3 is 16, A6 is negative 128. Oh, I didn't write the negative 128. All right, so in a geometric series, which this is, to get from this guy to this guy, you multiply by r. To get from this guy to this guy, you multiply by r. And to get from this guy to get this guy, you multiply by r. So r times r times r is r cubed. So the first guy times r cubed equals the last guy in this case, because there's 3 scoops in between the 16 and the negative 128. So the first thing we do is divide by 16. If r cubed equals negative 8, r is negative 2. You hit the math button, and there is a cube root there. If it's anything other than a 3, like a 5, you type in a 5, and you pick the one with the x, and you type in the number. We'll do that. We need to find A12, and the formula requires A1, R, and N, and AN, right? So we know that AN is A12. We don't know A1, but we know A3 and we know R. So if we do A2 and A1, if we're multiplying by negative 2 to go up, we're dividing by negative 2 to go backwards. So this is a negative 8 and this is a 4. So when you're finding A12, you would put A12 equals A1, which is 4, times negative 2 to the 12 minus 1, and that gives us negative 8192 in the calculator. Since this one gives you R, you can find A1 pretty easily. You've got A5 equals A1 times R to the 5 minus 1. So negative 64 equals A1 times 2 to the 4. Negative 64 equals 16 times A1. When you divide by 16, you get negative 4 equals A1. So if we have A1, then we switch over and we're finding 12. A12 equals A1 times 2 to the 11, 12 minus 1. And I think it's the same answer as the other guy is the answer.